All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are 2 days away from the first Packer practice for Packers training camp 2023. This from Packers Wire. Question marks of Packers roster entering training camp. Let's take a look at a few of these. First question mark, inexperience on offense. I would fully agree with this, though. The Packer offense is kind of divided into experience and inexperience. We know the offensive line should be solid. You've got Elgton Jenkins, David Bakhtiari anchoring down that left side, assuming that Bakhtiari stays healthy. You've got some combination of battle at center between Josh Myers and Zach Tom. You've got Jon Runyan at right guard, and then a battle between Tom and Yosh Nijman at right tackle. The offensive line, no matter how it shakes out, should be pretty solid. You also know that you've got a solid running back group with A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones behind that offensive line as well. Where the inexperience comes is everywhere else. First-year quarterback, that's an experience, even though he's sat for 3 years behind Aaron Rodgers. He's started a total of 1 game, Jordan Love has, and there's no experience behind him. And then clearly the wide receiver and the tight end group are the two most inexperienced of them all. You've got Romeo Doubs and Christian Watson, a little bit of Samori Toure, which, as this article points out, I believe that it was in this article that says that Toure basically has the record or the snaps of a rookie. So not much experience. Doubs has less than 530 snaps, but he's the oldest veteran in terms of snaps. And then you got a lot of rookies there. And then, of course, the tight ends with Musgrave, who's going to be in a starting spot, and then also Tucker Kraft behind him. So the inexperience on offense really is at the pass-catching position, plus you have a quarterback in his first year starting. Next, run defense. I agree with that also, but I wouldn't just say the run defense is a question mark. The entire defense is a question mark, and it shouldn't be, but it is because of one man, Joe Barry. There's talent. There's talent to stop the run. There's talent for the pass defense. There's talented pass rushers. There's talent all across the board on the Packer defense. All sorts of first-round picks, including Lucas Van Ness this year. But unfortunately, it all goes into the hands of Joe Barry, so it's always going to be a question mark until we see otherwise. Next, unknowns at safety. Yep, that's one too. You've got one of your safeties, Darnell Savage, who's essentially being handed a starting job. He was benched last season, came back and played a little bit better afterwards, but we don't know who's starting opposite him. Jonathan Owens was a starter last year for the Texans. Rudy Ford, I thought he played well. I think he should be the front runner going into camp, but we don't know what to expect at safety. Plus, again, it's Joe Barry's defense.